Hey everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to an activity called Chinese jump rope. I first learned about Chinese jump rope actually when I was a kid, and I found this book that goes over all kinds of different patterns that you can do with the rope. A Chinese jump rope looks like this. It's almost like a giant rubber band. So I realize you might not have this at home, but what we did is we ordered a bag of medium-sized rubber bands, and we made our own Chinese jump rope. I think it cost $2 or $3 on Amazon, and so what we did is we put the rubber bands together and kind of pulled it through the loop, and we put about 50 of these. Again, they're about medium size, about 50 of these together, so we could make one big giant Chinese jump rope. So we're going to go over the activity with you and show you how this is done. Okay, so we have our homemade Chinese jump rope made out of rubber bands around their legs, and they're actually on the ankles. So they're inside the Chinese jump rope, holding the rope around their ankles. And today I'm going to show you a pattern called the Americans pattern. And before you can jump it in the rope, you have to know it up here and have it memorized in your head, because you want to try your best not to make a mistake when you're jumping it. And so the pattern goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. I'm going to say that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. And so next I'm going to show you what it looks like with the rope. I'm going to, my enders right here have to use teamwork and cooperation to hold the rope nice and still for me as I jump. They can also help me if I forget the pattern. So I have my feet, I'm staggering the rope. I'm going to jump over for 1, then 2, 3, 4, then in, out, in, on. So if we're on the rope, you have to land with 1 foot on each side and hold it down. If you do the pattern correctly and you land on the rope at the end, then you get to move up to different levels and see which level you can conquer. So we're going to actually play a game now to kind of show you what it looks like and show you how to take turns, and then we'll show you the various levels. So I'm going to move this mat now. I had it out here just so you could see the rope a little better, but I don't want anybody to slip on it. And I'm going to do that pattern again. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. So here I go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, then in, out, in, on. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I did not land with my foot on the rope. So that means I'm going to switch out with one of my enders so they can have a turn. And I'm going to do that by just walking inside the rubber band here. Now she's going to jump the same pattern. The rope is around our ankles, and if she doesn't make a mistake, she gets to move up to different levels. I made a mistake on level 1. That means when it's my turn again, I'm going to start back on level 1. I can't move up levels until I master level 1 first. Okay, you ready? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. Awesome. So she landed on the rope. She did the pattern correctly. She's going to move up to level 2. We're going to move the rope up to the middle of our calves. So she does the same thing, but now has to jump a little higher. And again, she's on level 2. So go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump in, out, in, on. Wow. So she mastered level 2, which is in the middle of your calf. So now level 3 means we we raise the rope up behind the knees. And again, the enders want to make sure they're doing a good job standing still, because now, especially, it's getting a little more challenging every time we raise the rope. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. Oh man, she mastered level 3. So here's the highest level, which is level 4. It's at the top of your thighs. So it should be right under the bottom, okay? Not on your waist, not on your bottom, right under the bottom. We want to be careful not to play with the rope while she's jumping, because again, this is already challenging enough, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. Oh, she made one mistake. She did not land on this back rope. So she's going to switch out with our third person over here. When it's my turn again, I'm going to start back on level 1. That's where I made my mistake. When she starts back again, she gets to start right back on level 4, which is the highest level. If you pass level 4, then you go ahead and switch out so somebody else can go ahead and have a turn. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. Very good. That's level 1. Level 2, we're going to raise it up to the middle of the calves. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on. Wowzers. Raising it up to level 3 behind the knees. 4, in, out, in, on. Okay, here we go to level 4, right under your bottom. It's going to jump pretty high on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, out, in, on, and he made it. So he mastered all 4 levels. So what you would do next is go ahead and switch out with the next player. Go ahead and give them a turn. But the goal is to see if you can get your whole group through level 4. So since I went first, it'd be my turn again. I'm starting back at level 1 because that's where I left off. After I jump, whenever my turn is over, then player 2 would go, and she left off on level 4, right? And so she would start back on level 4. Since he's conquered all the levels, then what I usually do is my next challenge is to have you go through all the levels again, but go in reverse. So he would start on 4 and then work his way down to 1. But we hope you guys enjoy this. It's a really fun game. You don't need a lot of space. If you have rubber bands, medium-sized rubber bands at home, you can make your own rope. You just want to make sure you have a nice flat surface and that you wear tennis shoes. We'll see you guys later.